The Dream Academy survival show under Hybe X Geffen has sparked a wave of controversy, raising significant concerns about the treatment of contestants and transparency within the K-pop industry. This backlash stems from recent revelations that the participants had no prior knowledge they would be part of a televised survival show, leading to global voting, intense competition, and public scrutiny that they never anticipated. For fans and industry insiders alike, the ethical implications of this situation have become a focal point for discussion and debate, raising questions about the very nature of survival shows in the K-pop world. The newly formed group, KATSEYE, debuted on August 16, 2024, with their EP SIS, Soft is Strong. The group comprises the top 6 contestants: Sophia, Lara, Megan, Yoonchae, Minam, and Daniela. Their journey from hopeful trainees to fully fledged idols was documented in the behind-the-scenes series Popstar Academy KATSEYE, which began airing on August 21st. However, what initially promised to be an inspiring look into the formation of a new K-pop sensation quickly unraveled into a narrative fraught with betrayal, manipulation, and a lack of transparency that has left viewers outraged and questioning the integrity of the entire process. As the episodes unfolded, fans were shocked to learn about the harsh and unanticipated challenges the contestants faced. It was revealed that out of 120,000 applicants, only 20 girls were selected, representing a staggeringly low acceptance rate of 0.00017%. For those who made it through, the dream of debuting in a major girl group was within reach, or so they thought. Despite being informed that they would be training to be shortlisted for the debut group, the contestants were kept in the dark about the true nature of the process. The realization that this was, in fact, a survival show, with global voting determining their fate, came as a cruel twist for these young women who had already endured so much to get this far. One of the most gut-wrenching moments occurred in episode 6 when the girls were blindsided with the news just before the second elimination. 4 contestants would be going home. To make matters worse, this devastating information was delivered not by their trainers, who had been their guides throughout this grueling journey, but by a cold, impersonal, robotic screen. The girls were left to process the news on their own, with no support or feedback from the mentors they had grown to trust. Afterward, they were forced to pack their bags and leave immediately, without even the comfort of a proper farewell. This abrupt and callous dismissal left viewers questioning the ethics behind the show's production and the emotional toll it took on these young trainees. Another highly criticized moment occurred when the contestants were asked to name 5 individuals they believed were ideal for the debut team. This task was presented as a private interview, with the girls being assured that their responses would not be aired. However, in a shocking betrayal, the footage was later shown to all the contestants while they sat next to each other. To add insult to injury, the footage was then broadcast to the world, turning what should have been a private exercise in reflection into a public spectacle. A message displayed across the screen drove home the sense of betrayal. The contestants never expected to watch their answers while sitting next to each other. This manipulation of their trust has been one of the most criticized aspects of the show, with fans and critics alike condemning the producers for exploiting the contestants' emotions for the sake of drama and ratings. The situation reached a boiling point in episode 7 when Lexi, one of the contestants, decided to leave the show halfway through. The whole program changed so much when it went public and when it turned into like this show, turning us against each other, she said in an interview. And that was something I really didn't like personally. It felt really wrong and I was really upset. This candid confession contrasted sharply with the official narrative from Hybe X Geffen, which had previously reported that Lexi left to pursue other activities. Her departure, along with her damning comments, highlighted the deep dissatisfaction among some of the contestants with how the show had evolved from what was originally pitched to them. Carly, another contestant, shared her frustration, offering further insight into the show's impact on the participants. From the start, we didn't know this was a survival show. It was supposed to be training, pick the girls, prepare for debut, and debut. What embodies K-pop and a group is their bond and their trust in each other. And what survival shows do is they put contestants against each other. I don't believe in putting people against each other to form a group. Carly's words echoed the sentiments of many fans who have grown weary of the survival show format, which they feel prioritizes drama and conflict over genuine artistry, teamwork, and the sense of unity that is supposed to define a K-pop group. Brooklyn, another contestant, echoed these sentiments, saying, "I personally was told in that interview that this was not going to be seen and I felt so, betrayed." Her words reflect a deep sense of betrayal that resonated with the audience, as many took to social media to express their outrage over how the contestants were misled and manipulated. The revelation that the private interviews were made public has only added to the growing mistrust between the fans and the producers. This sense of betrayal has led to widespread criticism, with many questioning how the show's producers could justify such a blatant disregard for the emotional well-being of the contestants. Adding fuel to the fire, Mitra, the president of Hybe X Geffen, attempted to justify the situation by claiming they needed a more compelling storyline. This admission only intensified the backlash, as fans criticized the company for prioritizing drama and ratings over the well-being and trust of the contestants. Mitra's statement served as a stark reminder of the cutthroat nature of the entertainment industry, where even the dreams of young hopefuls can be sacrificed for the sake of a few more viewers and a spike in ratings. The disconnect between the company's priorities and the contestants' expectations has become a significant talking point among fans, who feel that the show's producers have crossed a line that should never have been breached. The controversy surrounding KATSEYE raises important questions about the ethics of survival shows and the treatment of young idols in the K-pop industry. The use of deception and emotional manipulation in the name of entertainment has not only tarnished the reputation of the show, but has also cast a shadow over the debut of KATSEYE. These young women, who entered the program with dreams of stardom, now find themselves at the center of a storm they never anticipated. The fallout from this situation could have long-lasting effects on how future shows are produced and how companies handle their trainees. It could also lead to greater scrutiny of the contracts and practices within the industry, as fans demand more transparency and respect for the artists they admire. The broader implications of this controversy may also force entertainment companies to rethink how they structure and present survival shows, especially if they wish to maintain the trust and support of their fan bases. As viewers continue to voice their concerns, one thing is clear: the impact of this controversy will be felt for a long time to come. The K-pop industry, known for its intense training programs and rigorous standards, may find itself at a crossroads, forced to reconcile the desire for compelling content with the need to treat its artists with dignity and respect. The relationship between idols and their companies has always been complex, but this situation has exposed the fragility of that bond. For the fans who have followed the journey of KATSEYE, this situation is a sobering reminder of the price of fame and the sacrifices made by those who pursue it. This controversy has also opened up a broader conversation about the ethics of survival shows in general. Are these programs truly about discovering and nurturing talent, or have they become more about creating sensationalized drama to boost ratings? The Dream Academy debacle suggests that the latter may be true, at least in this case. Fans and critics alike are calling for a reevaluation of how these shows are produced, with some even suggesting that the survival show format may have outlived its usefulness. The emotional and psychological toll on contestants is becoming increasingly difficult to justify, especially when the primary goal seems to be manufacturing conflict rather than fostering genuine talent. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you believe that the contestants were treated fairly, or do you think this was an unacceptable breach of trust? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the latest K-pop news.